It's number 3 on Big Bo's Random 80s Week.
Wow.
Let's go, Big Bo.
And how random it's been.
So random. I feel so random right now.
Actually, this one feels particularly random to throw in. After the last 2 we listened to, and then now this one, I mean, we've had kind of classic hype 80s into nice,
Chill,
smooth jazz 80s, and then
We got Miss
I
Joan
love
Jett.
rock and roll.
Miss Rock and Roll herself. Let's see this.
I knew he must have been about 17. He was going strong, playing my favorite song, and I could tell it wouldn't be long that he was with me, yeah, me. And I could tell it wouldn't be long that he was with me, yeah, me. Singing.
Okay, I love...
Joan Jett's pretty BA, huh?
Oh, absolutely. I love that all the fellas just kind of get up and start clapping and singing with her.
They got to, right?
Yeah, they're just chilling off in the back, not really saying nothing.
Those must be the Blackhearts.
Yeah, and they're all hanging out like, yeah, can I get a beer or whatever? And then when that chorus hits... Oh, I love it.
I love rock and roll. This is a timeless classic.
It is. 2 aspects of it are timeless. That guitar tone and the way it sounds, and just the guitar in general is just exactly.
And the
always
format,
gonna get you.
you know what I love is like this is truly just like a very raw, minimal rock and roll song. It's like the guitar chord and then the guitar, like the riff in between, and then you have your vocals. Like that's kind of like classic rock and roll.
Wait, and I haven't even been paying attention. Are there cymbals in this song?
Maybe on the down, not in the verses. No, it's just like clap and kick drum.
Yeah,
but in the chorus, yeah.
There's hi-hat.
No, there's in the background. It's really quiet. Let's see. Yeah, he does hit a crash, but you can barely hear it.
I can't hear it. Oh, a little back.
I got up and asked for his name. That don't matter, he said, 'cause it's all the same. I said, can I take you home where we can be alone? The next we were moving on, he was with me, yeah, me. Next we were moving on, he was with me, yeah.
the outro of the song and the video are so like strangely hypnotic and start to like pull you in closer and closer and closer. Almost reminds me of like Little Big, how they do that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Where like you just feel like it's like so repetitive and you're just like gradually getting closer and like the camera's just slowly zooming in. You're just like, oh, what's happening? Like they were actually doing that.
They were closer. Slowly pulling into her the whole time.
And to the other band members, like especially when that drone guitar comes in right here. We'll start getting a little closer. Start getting closer.
I see.
Because you know how Little Big will like do that, like they'll move from face to face, and it's just like getting closer and closer to their faces,
more intense and more.
Just like, oh, where are we go? Man,
you know they do that chorus right at the end. What do I always say? I'm like, do it again, one more loop. Yeah, 5 times. Loop it.
Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. What was her first band called?
Joan Jett and the
no, it was just a
band she was in.
She was the guitar. I don't even think she was the singer.
Really?
I think she was just the guitar player. They had that Cherry Bomb song.
Cherry Bomb, Cherry Bomb.
Yeah,
I do know that song. I don't know. I don't really know much about Joan Jett. I know she's like the queen of rock and roll. Is that correct?
Godmother of punk and the queen of rock and roll. You're right, Joe. Godmother of punk is...
That's
pretty awesome.
That's pretty badass. That should have
awesome.
been the name of her band. The Godmother of Punk.
The Godmother of Punk.
To be fair, this song is not punk. This song is definitely just classic rock.
Yeah, well, that was the intention. The song's called "I Love Rock and Roll." So the song doesn't have to be rock and roll, but it's good that it is. Like, because you could have a song just being like, "I love rock and roll." Be like, sure,
okay,
but this song is.
I'm gonna make a nice, slow, kind of like indie hipster song, like a.
Dang,
there she is.
She looks just
66.
Same haircut, still babe.
What is it called? A very.
The Runaways.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Who? I want to make a song. I want to make a cover of "I Love Rock and Roll," but in the tone very much so of Bon Iver.
Yeah.
I love rock and roll.
I love
put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll.
You could.
I love rock and roll, and everyone loves rock and roll.
Yeah. I think so. Her band, the Runaways, came to an end, and then she came out. She hit it bigger than the Runaways ever did with this one.
With this song, she hit it bigger than almost anyone ever did. This song is
everyone knows this song.
It's so funny because, like you said, it's got a very minimal instrumental.
So minimal. It's literally just bass, drums, vocals, and guitar. That's it.
And the drums are very much so very like they're kick and clap mostly. There's
it's like a drum machine.
Yeah, you can barely hear the hi-hat, and Mike claims there's a crash cymbal in there somewhere, but I'm not sure. I'm not
gently
sure
baked in.
I'm not so certain. We're still looking into that. We have to run some tests on that one. But it's just that guitar. I mean, it's all guitar and just excellently relatable vocals. If you've had 5 beers, and this song's beaten to death now, and I kind of get out people like, oh, this song. But I bet when this song came out and that first time you were drunk and this song came on, it's like, this is the greatest fucking song I've ever heard. I love rock and roll. Excellent. And then you would put another dime in the jukebox, baby.
Hell yeah.
And when you hear the song, there's that whole John Mulaney joke with the I Love Pussycat. Or what is it? Don't You, Pussycat?
What's New, Pussycat?
What's New, Pussycat? Sorry. And he played the song over and over and over again. And in a jukebox, like he went in and he played What's New, Pussycat, played it like 18 times. And it just kept repeating. And they unplugged the jukebox. That's his story. I feel like I Love Rock and Roll. It literally says it in the song. Put another dime in the jukebox, baby, and just repeat I Love Rock and Roll. And it's also a fairly repetitive song. That's the song you should have been doing.
Well, Joe, that reminds me. When we were in China, there was a play. It was our first show, and someone set up the play. Someone was like, "Hey, is there a playlist you guys want us to play before you go on?" And we were like, "Oh yeah, just like pick this artist." I can't remember who the artist was, but the song that started, the song that played first, it was "We Could Be Heroes." The "We Could Be Heroes."
Okay, yeah.
And whoever put it on, like, hit play and walked out of the room and didn't realize that it was the algorithm. It was just the streaming thing was on repeat. So this song played like 10 times, and we're just sitting in the green room like, is this song been playing for like 20 minutes? And then we're like, no, we would wait for it to die down, and then it would just start up, "We Be Heroes." And it just kept going.
Man.
And there's people out there waiting for the show to start, just like listening to the same song for like 20 minutes. And so finally, once we realized it, and I was the first one to notice, I was like, yo, this song's played like 5 times. They're like, no, it's just a really long. Everyone was trying to tell me it was just a long song.
And
I was like, no, it's not a long song. It's not 15 minutes long.
you know what's good? You repeat that song the whole time while people are waiting. When you come out, you are heroes because
true.
you stopped the song.
Thank God we're listening to a different song.
Nothing against that song, but
it was so funny.
after a couple dozen,
we were just sitting there like, what the hell is going on?
That's great. All right.
Anyways, moving on.
Moving on.